Welcome to the City of Louisville Remote Planning and Zoning Commission meeting over Zoom. Today is March 2nd, 2021. I'm going to go ahead and call this meeting to order, and we do have a quorum present virtually. I want to give everyone listening from home some instructions on how to speak if you desire to. If you are viewing on your computer or through the smartphone application, press the raise your hand button. If you have called into the meeting, press *9 to raise your hand to speak. Once your hand is raised, staff will bring this to my attention, and we will let you speak after the item is read and the staff presentation is given. If you are having trouble using these features, please email planning@cityoflouisville.com or call 817-938-4409 for assistance from staff. The first item on our agenda tonight is the approval of our minutes from the February 2nd joint meeting with the Overlay Board. If I don't have any corrections or additions, do I have a motion?
Move to approve.
Motion by Karen.
Second.
Second by Aram. Roll call vote. William?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
I vote aye. Alvin?
Aye.
Karen?
Aye.
Aram?
Aye.
Francis?
Aye.
Motion carries. We have 4 regular hearings on our agenda tonight for plats. The first one is a regular hearing for the final plat of Bison Grove Business Park Edition, lots 1 through 4, Block A, on 62.1356 acres, being a replat of the Round Grove Road Commerce Center Edition, Lot 1, Block A, and 56.0515 acres out of the Burrell Hunter Survey, abstract number 554. This is zoned light industrial, located on the west side of Edmonds Lane, south side of Round Grove Road, and north side of Spinks Road.
Good evening, Commissioners. This plat was submitted in accordance with Government Chapter 212 of the Texas Local Government Code. Staff has reviewed the plat and has listed a set of deficiencies with the plat. We recommend that the Planning and Zoning Commission disapprove the plat and give staff the ability to accept and approve the plat once all the listed deficiencies have been corrected.
Okay. Are there any questions for John? And if not, may I have a motion on this item, please?
Motion to approve. Motion to disapprove with giving staff the okay to approve once all the deficiencies are corrected.
Motion by William, second by, I'm sorry, is that you, Karen?
Karen.
Second by Karen. All right, we'll do the roll call vote. William?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
I vote aye. Alvin?
Aye.
Karen?
Aye.
Aram?
Aye.
And Francis?
Aye.
Motion passes. The next regular hearing for tonight is the final plat of First Park 121 Edition, lots 3 and 4, Block A, on 27.627 acres out of Samuel M. Hayden Survey, abstract number 537, and the Harrison Young Survey, abstract number 1448. Zoned light industrial district, located approximately 670 feet south of Midway Road, approximately 780 feet west of Farm to Market Road 544.
Good evening, Commissioners. The final plat of First Part 121 Edition was submitted on February 1st, 2021, and has been reviewed by staff. Staff recommends disapproval of the above plat with 9 deficiencies found and listed in the staff report. It is staff's recommendation that the P&Z Commission disapprove the final plat and delegate to staff the authority to accept and approve the final plat once all the listed deficiencies are corrected.
Do we have any questions for June? And if not, may I have a motion, please?
I move to disapprove as presented and give staff the authority to approve it once all deficiencies are met.
Okay, that motion by Aram,
A second.
second by John. Roll call vote. William,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
I vote aye. Alvin,
Aye.
Karen,
Aye.
Aram,
Aye.
Francis.
Aye.
Motion passes. The third regular hearing for this evening is the final plat of Crossroads Center North Addition, lots 5R and 6, Block A, on 11.872 acres out of the J.W. Johnson Survey, abstract number 1609, the Amos Singleton Survey, abstract number 1138, and the BBB and CRR Survey, abstract number 180, zoned light industrial district. Located at the northwest corner of Leora Lane and State Highway 121, being a replat of Crossroads Center North, Lot 5 and Lot 2R, Block A.
Commissioners, the final plat of Crossroads Center North Edition was submitted on the February 1st, 2021, and has been reviewed by staff. Staff recommends disapproval of the plat with 5 deficiencies listed. It is staff recommendation that the Planning and Zoning Commission disapprove the final plat and delegate to staff the authority to accept and approve the plat once the listed deficiencies are corrected.
Are there any questions for June? If not, may I have a motion, please?
Motion to disapprove, with giving staff the okay to approve once all the deficiencies are corrected.
Motion by William,
I second.
second by Aram. Our roll call vote is William,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
I vote aye. Alvin,
Aye.
Karen,
Aye.
Aram,
Aye.
and Francis.
Aye.
Motion passes. The final regular hearing for this evening on plats is the final plat of the ARTX Park Addition, Lot 1R, Block A, on 5.007 acres out of the LN Sparks Survey, abstract 214, zoned heavy industrial, located at the southwest corner of Valley Ridge Boulevard and Mario Court, being a replat of the ARTX Park Addition, lots 1 through 3, Block A.
Commissioners, this plat was submitted in accordance with Chapter 212 of the Texas Local Government Code. Louisville staff has reviewed the plat, has found a list of deficiencies. Staff recommends that the Planning and Zoning Commission disapprove the plat and delegate to staff the ability to accept and approve the plat once the list of deficiencies are corrected.
Are there any questions for John? And if not, may I have a motion, please?
Move to disapprove as presented, delegating staff the authority to approve once all deficiencies are met. Second.
Motion by Aram, second by Karen. Roll call vote. William,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
I vote aye. Alvin,
Aye.
Karen,
Aye.
Aram,
Aye.
and Francis.
Aye.
Motion passes. The next item, 2 actually, on our agenda for this evening are 2 public hearings, special use permits. The first public hearing is a consideration of a zone change request from light industrial to public use district on approximately 12.925 acres of land legally described as a portion of Lot 1, Block A, Sinicola and Sons Addition, and Lot 1, Block A, the CHI Addition, located at 900 North Keeley Avenue, and from heavy industrial district to public use district on approximately 37 .774 acres of land legally described as portions of Lot 1A, 1B, and all of Lot 1C, Block A, the Stockard Edition, located at 613 College Street, as requested by Larry Patterson on behalf of the Upper Trinity Regional Water District, the property owner.
Commissioners, Opportunity Regional Water District owns the subject property, generally located north of the CTL Railroad and south of Valley Ridge Boulevard. Their treatment plant is located directly north of the subject properties, and it's already zoned public use. The applicant plans to consolidate all its property under a public use zoning, as some are light industrial, some are heavy industrial, and the property with the treatment plant is actually public use. The public use district allows civic centers, municipal offices, and other buildings owned or operated by public government agencies. Opportunity is a regional nonprofit governmental agency authorized to provide water, wastewater, solid water, and stormwater service on a wholesale basis in the Denton County area. Right now, they do not have any plan to develop the lot. The lot shown on the left side, generally light industrial, does house the office complex and a maintenance facility. The lot to the south, in the future, if they were to develop, they will have to go through a platting. Some of the lots are platted, some of the lots are not, and they will have to do the engineering site plan. At this time, there are no development proposed. Their whole purpose is just to have one solid zoning for all the properties that they own currently. The Mr. Doug Janeway from the Opportunity is here if you have any question for the applicant, and staff is also available if you have questions.
Okay, before we talk to the applicant, do we have any questions for June? I'm going to go ahead and open up the public hearing at this time. And anyone wishing to speak, please let staff know, including the applicant, if you wish to speak. Thank you.
We do have the applicant present, but no one is raising their hands indicating a wish to speak, but I do believe he's available if you have any questions.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions for our applicant this evening? Okay, if not, I'm going to go ahead and close the public hearing. And do we have any discussion or concerns? If not, I'll go ahead and accept the motion at this time.
Motion to approve.
Sorry.
We'll go with John. Motion by John,
Boy.
second by William,
Second.
second by William. Okay, and our roll call vote is William,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
I vote aye. Alvin,
Aye.
Karen,
Aye.
Aram,
Aye.
and Francis.
Aye.
Motion carries.
This item will be considered by the City Council on the March 15th, 6 p.m. for the second and the final hearing.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
The second public hearing is the consideration of a special use permit for a minor automobile services facility on approximately 1.887 acres, legally described as Lot 9, Block A of Fairway Business Park Edition, located at 1504 Eagle Court, Zone Light Industrial District, as requested by David Taylor, D. Taylor Automotive LLC, on behalf of AIP Eagle Court LLC, the property owner.
Good evening, Commissioners. This item was originally scheduled for the February 16th P&Z meeting and was rescheduled for this meeting. So D. Taylor Automotive is a minor automotive service shop that specializes in auto upholstery and custom-made aftermarket car work, such as lights and lift kits. They are looking to occupy a tenant space on the All Trades Industrial Building, which was recently developed in 2019. So this building is located at the end of a cul-de-sac and has minor visibility and frontage to public right-of-way. The applicant is looking to operate this business out of one tenant space. They are not looking to make any major changes to the building facade or any of the landscaping. And all of these met Louisville's development code as of 2019. The only signage that's proposed is just a small door sign on the tenant space. The applicant, as a business, as part of this SUP, the applicant is committing to not storing any cars outside of the establishment. Cars will be able to be brought before business hours and then picked up after business hours, but no cars will be stored overnight. This development was approved with 10% outside storage with engineering site plan, and staff is working with the property owner and code enforcement to ensure that any outside storage in this is just kept to the 10% that was designated by the engineering site plan. Dave Taylor, the applicant, is in attendance in this meeting, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Was there any kind of feedback from the surrounding businesses?
No, no one has called in regarding this item.
Okay.
And the special use permit really has minimal impact on the businesses surrounding this.
Okay.
Okay. Any more questions for John before I open the public hearing? Okay, I'm going to go ahead then and open the public hearing. And at this time, if the applicant or anyone else wishes to speak, if you'd please let staff know.
And just a reminder, if you're calling in, it's *9 for me to see that you're raising your hand and wishing to speak. I see no hands raised.
Okay. I do have a question for the applicant.
Okay.
If I may. My question is that I see where you have said that there'll be no cars stored overnight, but if people are able to pick them up after hours, how can you assure that they won't be stored overnight?
Well, the external building is maintained by the management company, and
Okay.
they have cameras out there. So anything left after, we tell all the customers they have to pick up the car before 9 o'clock. They cannot drop a car off after 9 o'clock. So, and my son lives right across the highway, new apartment. So if there's somebody who's going to drop a car off, usually he'll go over and meet them, move the car back, and put it back in the back of the shop.
I see. Okay. All right. Are there any other questions for the applicant? Has anyone else raised their hand?
There are no other hands raised.
Okay. I will go ahead then and close the public hearing. And I'm ready to entertain a motion.
Move to approve.
Motion by William,
Second.
second by Francis. Roll call vote. William,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
I vote aye. Alvin,
Aye.
Karen,
She's muted.
Karen, you're muted, hon. Karen? Aye. Thank you. Aram?
Aye.
Francis?
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay. We do have the meeting of the Transportation Board that will follow the Planning and Zoning Commission.
Mary Ellen,
And-
real quick, I just wanted to mention that item will be appearing on March 15th for a second and final public hearing.
Thank you. And if no other business, I will go ahead and entertain a motion for adjournment, please.
Move to adjourn.
Motion by Karen,
Second.
second by Aram, and our roll call vote is William,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
I vote aye. Alvin,
Aye.
Karen, Aye. Aram,
Aye.
Francis,
Aye.
we are adjourned. And take it away, William.
All right, I guess we're ready to go. I've got 6:50. We'll call to order the Transportation Board meeting. We do have a quorum. The meeting minutes from August 2nd, 2020. Do we have any corrections from anybody? Concerns?
Actually, William, I noticed something in the beginning of the meetings that noticed that we are all there. When you go down to, and I don't remember what item it is, we're voting, it says that there was one absent on the vote. So I'm confused as to who wasn't there at the vote.
From the meeting minutes,
Yes. In the very beginning of the minutes, it shows that we're all present,
okay.
but you go down to the item voted on and it says that there is one absent. It's a 6-1 vote. Or 6 with 1 absent.
Was that one of those nights where we ran pretty late and someone had to leave for a different
Oh,
meeting?
yes. I believe, Miss Karen Locke had to leave because she had dropped out.
Okay. Maybe we need to probably reflect that in the meeting minutes, just so we're clear. So
Okay.
that makes sense to someone else reading them.
Okay, thank you for
All right.
reminding me. I totally forgot.
Okay, thanks.
That's a good catch. I'm impressed. Can we put the meeting minutes back up? Thank you. So do we have a motion on the meeting minutes?
Move to approve with the correction.
Second.
All right, roll call. Aye. Mary Ellen?
Aye.
Alvin?
Aye.
Karen?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Aram?
Aye.
Francis?
Aye.
Motion approved. Now we have the Visitors Citizens Forum. At this time, any person with business before the board not scheduled on the agenda may speak to the board. No formal action can be taken on these items. Do we have anybody asking to speak?
Just a second. No, we actually have no more attendees at the meeting.
Okay. That's good. All right, new business. So I'm assuming I read these one at a time?
Yes.
Okay. Consideration of an amendment to section 15-104, trucks operation restricted of the Louisville City Code to restrict the operation of trucks on Shelby Drive between southbound SH 121 or southbound frontage road of Sam Rayburn Tollway and Vista del Lago Drive, including the intersection of Vista del Lago Drive, and make a recommendation to the City Council regarding the amendment.
Good evening, Commissioners. I'd like to share the screen with the map in regards to this item. If you please give me a minute. Can you see my screen with the map? Okay.
Yes.
So Shelby Drive, which is shown in red here, is a residential street that serves the Vista
Father?
del Lago.
Yeah, we lost your map.
We're seeing your email right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back.
You might have to stop sharing and then reshare again.
Okay. Okay. Stop. Michelle, can I request you to share the, the longer agenda item, and the map is on sheet number 70.
Number
Or-
70.
Yes, thank you. Can you see the map now?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, so Shelby Drive is a residential street that serves the Vista del Lago subdivision. We see the vacant parcel just to the west of Shelby Drive that is zoned light industrial, and there is a planned warehouse office building for that parcel, and we want to prevent any trucks accessing off of the Shelby Drive because that planned development has an access, is proposing an access to Shelby Drive. We want to prevent future trucks accessing off of Shelby Drive to that warehouse development. The warehouse can have, in the future, they can have an access either directly off of the southbound frontage road of the Sam Rayburn Tollway or off of MacArthur Boulevard just to the west. So this is a proposed no trucks restriction on Shelby Drive, which is a residential street. I can answer any questions you may have, sir.
Did somebody specifically request this?
So if you recall, about a month and a half ago, we took before the overlay board some variances regarding that truck development. And that was one of the concerns that staff had, was of truck traffic going through the neighborhood. And that was a concern of the overlay board as well. And at that time, the design is such that there's walls blocking trucks, the truck bays from Shelby Drive. But vehicle cars could potentially come in and out there, and fire access could come in and out there. So this is just another step to make sure that there are no trucks on that residential street. We did let the overlay board know that we would probably be bringing this forward. We did mean to bring this forward last week, which would be about a month after that meeting with the overlay board. But due to the weather, that meeting was canceled.
Okay. Do we have any questions from the commissioners? Are these public hearings at all, or these are just a regular item?
Just a regular item.
Okay. Do I have a motion for this item?
Move to approve.
Second.
Second by Karen. Aye. Mary Ellen?
Aye.
Alvin?
Aye.
Karen?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Aram?
Aye.
Francis?
Aye.
Motion approved. Item number 2, consideration of an amendment to section 15-35, maximum speed limits on specific streets, establishing a speed limit of 35 miles per hour on Highland Drive between Denton Tap Road and MacArthur Boulevard, and make a recommendation to the city council regarding the amendment.
Can I?
All right, go ahead
Request,
and share your screen, Sagar.
Number 71.
Okay.
Thank you. Highland Drive is classified as a C4U roadway. It's a 4-lane undivided roadway. And it extends from Denton Tap Road to MacArthur Boulevard. And you can see that there is curves in the roadway, and there's some hills in the roadway as well. The the existing speed limit on Highland Drive is 40 miles per hour. There's been requests from citizens to conduct speed studies. So staff recently conducted speed studies at 3 different locations along Highland Drive, and the results of the speed study are as follows. We conduct them at 3 different locations. Towards the western segment, the 85th percentile speed limit speed was 41 miles per hour. Closer to the middle where the curves are, the 85th percentile speed was 32 miles per hour. And towards the east end, between Rockbrook and MacArthur, the 85th percentile speed was 41 miles per hour. Typically, we set the speed limit within 5 miles per hour of the 85th percentile speed. Because staff is recommending lowering the speed from 40 miles per hour to 35 miles per hour based on the resulting 85th percentile speeds and the curvature of the roadway and the geometry of the roadway with the hills and the curves. Generally, staff recommendation is 35 miles per hour entirely between Denton Tap Road and MacArthur Boulevard, and also at the curve posting an advisory speed of 30 miles per hour, where the current curve signs currently exist at the approaches to the curve on both sides. Staff, I can answer any questions you may have.
Sagar, you said that this was initiated by citizens?
Yes, ma'am.
Did something happen, or was there a specific reason that they did?
There was an accident. There was a fatality accident involving a DUI. Somebody had, went into the opposing lanes and hit pedestrians that were walking, and unfortunately, one of the pedestrians was killed. And typically, the speed studies, we go back and look every 5 years or so as time permits, and the 40 miles per hour speed limit was set some time ago, and then it was also time to take a look at it. So when the complaints came in, we did go and take a look. And
okay,
how many complaints came in? Is it 1 or
there
12,
were
20 or 50?
No, about 4 to 5 complaints.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is?
Yes, ma'am.
What's normal and customary for the streets in that area?
Typically, it is set, the streets in that area are set at 40 miles per hour. Like Vista del Lago Drive is a 4-lane undivided street as well, which is set at 40. Rockbrook Drive is a similar street, which is set at 40 miles per hour as well. We will eventually take a look at conduct speed studies on those streets as well to see if that will still be okay, or but 40 has been typically set over the years in those areas.
There are several cross streets, so you really can't get up too much of a head of speed before you have to stop again. And I guess it also, from your studies, it didn't look like people were speeding necessarily. There was obviously this unfortunate incident you mentioned, but it doesn't look like people are speeding through there.
I think it's an unfortunate incident that occurred, and my condolences to the people that passed away, but this was due to somebody drinking or under the influence. Is that correct? Is that what I understood?
That is correct, ma'am. That is correct. It was a DUI accident, and it happened at night.
So even if the street, the speed limit were to be reduced, I don't know that would necessarily
prevent that
incident from occurring.
That is correct. That is correct. But the staff is recommending a lower speed limit because of mostly because of the geometry of the roadway, the hills and the curves, and
for safety reasons.
It's for safety reasons. And when we did the study, in the middle segment, our 85th percentile speed was 32 miles per hour. And I want to say that that may have had a slight influence because of this police department had set a speed buggy, a speed radar device there, so it could have had a little bit of impact in lowering it to 32 miles per hour in that area. But because of 32 over there and 41 on either end, staff is recommending, our recommendation is 35 miles per hour.
Okay. Any other questions from commissioners?
I have driven through there, and the grade changes and the curves do require a little more attention out of a driver. That 40 might not be the best choice. I feel that 35 is probably a better choice in that area.
All right. Any other comments, questions, concerns? All right. Do we have a motion?
I will move to approve
Move to approve by Karen.
and recommend to the city council.
Second.
Second by Aaron. We'll take a roll call. I'm aye. Mary Ellen?
Aye.
Alvin?
Aye.
Karen?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Aaron?
Aye.
Francis?
Aye.
Motion passes. Item number 3, consideration of an amendment to section 15-36, maximum speed limits near schools of the Louisville City Code to establish a school speed zone on Farm to Market Road 544 from 500 feet west of Windhaven to 2414 feet east of Windhaven, and make a recommendation to the city council regarding the amendment.
Can I please request page number 72? Killian Middle School is located on the north side of SM 544 roadway, and Independence Elementary is just to the northwest corner of that. SM 544 roadway used to be a 2-lane roadway, but TxDOT had widened to a 6-lane roadway, which has increased the pedestrian crossing distance, from crossing 2 lanes to a 6-lane wide roadway with right turn lane and a wide median. And there were requests from parents that the middle school kids were walking to or from the school and crossing at that location, but they were not protected by a school zone. And then we looked at the school zone limits, and the existing school zone limits are shown in blue color right here, which begins 400 feet east of Windhaven Parkway and extends to 2,400 feet east of Windhaven Parkway. And when FM 544 used to be a 2-lane roadway, it was a shorter crossing, but now it's much wider crossing, and parents are concerned about the safety of the kids and walking to and from school, and they were asking for the school zone to be extended, and staff thought that it would be a good idea. We want to encourage kids to be walking to school. So staff is recommending that the school zone, the western limits of the school zone, be extended 500 feet west of Windhaven Parkway. And also one of the other reasons for recommending the extension is that the 6-lane 544 roadway has a hill right where the mouse is right now. So anybody that's coming westbound on 544 has a little bit of a sight distance problem to be able to see any pedestrians crossing the street. Of course, it is to be noted that this is at a traffic light, so the kids are protected by the signal. So when they push the button and they can cross it. But it is FM 544 is a 45 mile per hour. I think it's 50 mile per hour in this section. It's a high-speed roadway, and extending the school zone does offer some protection and safety benefits for any student pedestrians crossing the street. So staff is requesting that the T-Board recommend to Council extension of the school zone. I also wanted to state that TxDOT approval of this school zone extension would be needed because FM 544 is a TxDOT facility.
Well, I would totally agree with this thing because I actually travel this about once every 6 months because it's on the way to my doctor, and it is like a raceway going past the school unless it's a school zone. So
I agree. I travel that road a lot for work. I'm in that area on that road probably 3, 4, 5 times a month, and it's crazy. It's like it's very fast and like it's very hilly and it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
It was bad enough when it was 2-lane road. I think it's, and now it's just like because they've widened and they put new bridges in, it's really a speedway now.
Mhm.
I'm really surprised that the speed limit is as high as it is, to be perfectly honest, on a normal level. Do we have any other questions, comments, concerns from the commissioners? Do I have a motion?
I move to approve.
Move to approve by Aaron,
Second.
second by Alvin. Take a roll call. Aye. Mary Ellen,
Aye.
Alvin,
Aye.
Karen,
Well,
you're muted.
Aye.
John,
aye.
Aaron,
Aye.
Francis,
Aye.
motion passes. And the last item is adjournment. Do I have a motion?
Move to adjourn.
Move to adjourn by Francis,
Second.
second by Aaron by a hair. So we'll call a roll call. Aye. Mary Ellen,
Aye.
Alvin,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
Aaron,
Aye.
Francis.
Aye.
All right. We are adjourned.
Aye.
Everybody stay
Have a good night.
safe.